So today we got a video called "She Let Her Stepson Clap Cheeks," and then this happened. Video by O'Shea Duke Jackson. Let's go.
Your favorite news network, the Dusty News Network. You know where Negro news comes first, and I'm so excited to be your host today. Breaking news. Basically, what this bitch did is she killed her husband and married his son, not her son. Yeah, she married his son. Then he found out and she killed him.
Okay. All right.
I'm all about the booty clapping. As you guys know, I am a simp. But
come on. Come on, dog.
I typically like my booty clappers to stay on tape. That means on Instagram, on OnlyFans, TikTok. I don't want my booty clappers coming to life because then they may do something like kill somebody. Damn. And this is the case with Devin Michaels. She's an older, middle-aged.
What? That headline is
lady that was actually a corn star. She was basically, she was getting clapped up, right? But like most of those chicks, they can't keep
these clapping sounds. It's crazy.
Clapping forever. So they try to go and privatize, their cheek clapping sessions, right? They try to cash in that good cheeks per capita and get a simp. And she did get one. His name was Jonathan Willett. Now, I don't want to call him a simp because, we all love these 304s to a certain degree. And he didn't just marry her. He had not one, but 2 kids with her. Before he married her, he had another son, Devier Willett, all right? And this guy is important. Now, eventually, Jonathan and Devier would break up. They would get divorced, right? But they still kind of dealing with each other, right? You know how that is, dealing with your ex. What he don't know is that his ex-wife is now married to guess who? His son. No, I'm serious.
Come on, dog.
It's the truth. And she ends up somehow, it's a big family drama. The husband finds out that the son is now married, to his wife because they didn't tell him. He wants the son to get his shit and get out of his house, right? He's now mad at his former wife because how could you let me clap and then let my son clap too, right? But Devin Michaels wasn't going out like that. She had other.
That says a lot about both of their character.
Plans, like beheading him. Yes, exactly. Right? Like killing him is what she did. She killed him and then removed the head. All of that, right? And so now she's in trial or standing trial. It's a big story across the United States. And then the son took the stand. What did the son say?
Did you kill your father?
No, sir.
Did you have any involvement in killing your father?
No, sir.
Did you have any involvement in what happened to his body after?
No, sir.
Devier Willett telling that jury that before his father's death, his father had actually recently just learned that he had married Michaels in those years before and that he was getting kicked out of the house. Michaels' attorney tried to show the jury Willett resented his father, suggesting that the way he described their relationship to a grand jury and to police
he had got to feel crazy
was all a lie.
And you've lied to him about the relationship that you have with your wife, and you've lied to him about the living arrangement where you're getting kicked out by your father, correct? He's moving you out.
Yes, sir, because I didn't know what exactly had happened.
Now the son is saving face because his wife, which was also his stepmom, killed his dad, and he like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. He actually now want a divorce. Let me tell you something, man. This dusty cheek clapping out there going around. I mean, if we have not learned anything about
Could he have been jealous of his pops though? What could have been the reason for that?
Some of these 304s. Look at what's going on with Deontay Murray. What is going on with this situation? Okay, Deontay Murray, by the way, was dealing with Jania Michelle, that chick that was with NBA YoungBoy. Anybody have a kid by NBA YoungBoy, they automatically down bad. I don't care. Ain't no change. Okay. You basically know that this chick was a corn star. I'm gonna tell you what happened. She used some of them same video tricks behind closed doors and got clapped all the way up. I'm telling you, listen. Y'all can't talk about you want to deal with a chick that's a booty clapper, Instagram model, OnlyFans. Y'all don't want that, because their clapping is going to be so good, it's going to stop your judgment, and you're going to start thinking that you special because you're getting the clapping, and she's going to be telling.
Hey, bro, lock in, bro.
When you all in the bedroom, she ain't never had it like you. You the only one for her. The next thing you know, gunshots! She gonna shoot your ass. Hopefully, it's probably better than being, right? It's not worth it, guys. Find you a nice, wholesome lady. You know she ain't gotta be all sexually experienced. Well, you're never gonna know anyway because she ain't gonna tell you. But this is a sad story. Next story! Guys, we are now back in the black church. You know, I grew up Baptist, and so we're going to talk about some of you black Christians out there. You see this beautiful lady right here? Her name is Latasha Daniels. She is from Arkansas, okay?
Hold on. Trial underway for a woman accused of unaliving married Memphis pastor after alleged affair and emotional abuse. Latasha Daniels takes the stand in her own defense.
Now, she had a relationship with this brother here, Mr. Brody's Perry. Now, Mr. Brody's Perry was a preacher also in Arkansas, but as you guys know, Little Rock and Memphis is not too far apart. So, and Memphis is a lot bigger than Little Rock. So sometimes the brothers and sisters from Little Rock go over to Memphis or to Nashville to get more opportunities, okay? And this is what was happening. He was, out there in Arkansas. He was clapping her up pretty good, but he was like, look,
hold on 1 second, y'all. Uno momento, por favor.
I gotta go for bigger opportunities out of Memphis. And so he moved to Memphis, okay? At the same time, Mr. Brodus Perry gets married to another lady, okay? This is important, but I'm not gonna mention her name, it's not important right now. But he got married to this lady. He is now a pastor. But guess what? He's still having some level of like relationship with this lady in Little Rock, Arkansas. So I don't know if he's going back and clapping. I don't know if he's going back and clapping and getting suction, but he's doing something, right? So anyways, the lady drives all the way from Little Rock, Arkansas out to Tennessee, and he opened the door and gunshots. She heals him and tries to kill the wife, but like I said, that didn't work. And so now she, was in court, and she put out one of the most craziest testimonies I ever seen in my life.
As I was performing oral sex on him, he began to thrust himself inside my mouth really hard. Now,
whoa, hey. Okay. All right.
I told him that was hurting. Then he grabbed my hair I had long hair, and he wrapped my hair around his hand and he started yanking it. And when he wasn't thrusting himself in my mouth, he was pulling my hair really hard. And with his other hand, he would just hit me and hit me and hit me. And I was like, it's hurting. And he was like, you bet not.
See, I don't know. I don't know about that. One, because if she was doing that, that's a vulnerable position. So if he hit her in the head, and if he, you know what I'm saying, bow, while she doing that, you know what I'm saying, you got to think about what else she can do to defend herself in that moment. While, you know what I'm saying? Ow! Like, bro. Bro, all right, bro. Yeah. Okay.
Not bite me. You better not bite me. And then after that, we had sex, and it was just rough, and it was hard, and it was just not what I was used to. And then once we finished, something he never ever does was he rolled over and just gave me the cold shoulder, and I was like, "You're not gonna hold me?" And he was like, "No," and just went to sleep. I felt so used.
So is that why you did it?
I was just like, what has always happened to me?
Because he gave you the cold shoulder, though?
In my wanting to head to the room, I had made the decision that I was going to kill myself in front of him because I just wanted him to feel the pain that he was causing me. So when we got in the room, he was already in there by the time I parked and got in. And I pulled out my gun and I told him, "You about to feel the same pain that you've been giving me."
Did you ever threaten him?
No.
Did you threaten yourself?
I told him I was gonna kill myself.
What did
On the
you
live.
do?
She said on the
He would
live.
get to tell me
TikTok.
no, and he kept saying that he loved me
Twitch
and that
and all
we
that.
can
She said on
fix
the
it.
live.
And I was just like, "No, you're treating me so bad." And he was just like, "That's not. I love you. I love you." And eventually, he talked me into putting the gun on the counter.
Lord have mercy. Why did she have to get so graphic about how he?
Yeah, that was kind of crappy. I ain't gonna lie.
What? And how he was so rough, and how after he clapped, he didn't want to hold her. Well, anyways, it didn't work. And she got found guilty. You thought all that crowd was gonna work?
She got found guilty. Well, I mean, you know.
Her girl, they gonna throw your ass underneath the jail. Who you thought you was playing with? It's all bad. People, stop falling in love and stop clapping. It's another murder. This is like 2 murders in one Dusty News Network. Negro, that never happens. Next story!
Okay.
Now, you know the top 5 family of the Dusty Estates. Georgia, Florida, North Carolina,
Hey.
and Tennessee. Most of y'all little clapping, STD rates,
Oh, Lord.
silly stuff come out of those 4 states almost all the time. But we got a new one. South Carolina, which is real close to North Carolina, and I know for a
Hey,
fact
neighbors.
that y'all do not wear condoms in South Carolina, and I won't explain how I know that, but y'all HIV rate is out of the control. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Sheesh.
This story is why South Carolina will never be taken seriously in life. Wanna know why?
I'm Sharika. I'm 33. I have 4 children, and I'm expecting one with my boyfriend who's 21. We met at work. He just knew he wanted me.
I was like, damn, like, who's that?
I wanted to crack him too. But after we talked and we realized that it was more than a crack, you know what I'm saying?
But wait,
No,
it gets
we
worse.
don't.
He was flirting with me. I was like, "How old are you?" And then he immediately did like one of these like, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm such and such." And I was like,
Such and such.
"Wow, it's a little young." But when I seen the way like he was treating me, I was like, oh, he treats me very well. So I just let.
So hold on, let me out of pocket. 33-year-old mother opens up about expecting a baby with her 21-year-old boyfriend. Says he knew he was going
The age thing fly.
all right.
And it gets worse.
How did you get to the point where you're like, okay, cool, I'm doing this?
He sent me an explicit photo. It's the truth.
You see how crazy that sound? Even he knew that sounded
I
crazy.
want to know the truth. It's true. He was talking nasty. So I was like, well, let me see if you can back it up. He backed it up.
As you can see, this lady is 32. The boyfriend is 21. How did they get together? He sent her a pic of his D. Just boop. And she was like, she wanted to see what he's working with. You get into a relationship off a D pic? Only where? In South Carolina. Now,
Okay.
I'm not gonna be mean because I'm from the West Coast. To be honest, blacks from the West Coast, we're extension of the South. To be honest, it's crazy how all these states on the Dusty News Network is where? In the South. Florida, y'all down bad. Tennessee, stay down bad. North Carolina, Dusty. Georgia, y'all got Atlanta. South Carolina, Charleston. What's going on? And y'all don't typically make the list, but y'all been flirting with it a few episodes. Y'all really been flirting with it now. Now I gotta throw you in there. Now the whole Carolinas is Dusty. That's why y'all football team can't win no games, because y'all out there clapping with no condom all the time. And I'm telling you that y'all Carolinas out there, I just don't get it, man. What y'all is doing in those states, man, they need to get the call the National Guard out there on y'all. Seriously.
Me personally, I never had a bad experience in North Carolina. Shout out to Queen City. I actually love North Carolina. It's the neighbor to my home state, so you know, and I don't see nothing wrong with it. But I never lived down there either, so there's that. But
So guys, we had a very murderous episode. We had 2 killings.
But that's pretty much the end of that video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think down below. And we gonna keep it push.